Today's inspired Bible reading reveals the essence of God's love, compassion, and forgiveness. It comes from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, selected verses 16 through 63. You will be cursed in the city and cursed in the country. Your basket and your kneading trough will be cursed, the fruit of your womb will be cursed, and the crops of your land, and the calves of your herds, and the lambs of your flocks. You will be cursed when you come in, and cursed when you go out. The Lord will send you on curses, confusion, and rebuke, in everything you put your hand to, until you are destroyed and come to sudden ruin because of the evil you have done. The Lord will plague you with diseases until he has destroyed you. The Lord will strike you with wasting disease, with fever and inflammation, with scorching heat and drought. The Lord will strike you with blight and mildew, which will plague you until you perish. The Lord will cause you to be destroyed before your enemies. You will come at them from one direction, but flee from them in seven, and you will become a thing of horror to all the kingdoms on earth. Your carcasses will be food for all the birds and wild animals, and there will be no one to frighten them away. The Lord will afflict you with the boils of Egypt, and with tumors, and festering sores, and the itch from which you cannot be cured. The Lord will afflict you with madness, blindness, and confusion of the mind. At midday you will grope around like a blind person in the dark. You will be unsuccessful in everything you do. Day after day, you will be oppressed and robbed, with no one to rescue you. You will be pledged to be married to a woman, but another will take her and rape her. You will build a house, but will not live in it. You will plant a vineyard, but you will not even begin to enjoy its fruit. Your ox will be slaughtered before your eyes, but you will eat none of it. Your donkey will be forcibly taken from you, and will not be returned. Your sheep will be given to your enemies, and no one will rescue them. Your sons and daughters will be given to another nation, and you will wear your eyes out watching for them day after day, powerless to lift a hand. A people that you do not know will eat what your land and labor produce, and you will have nothing but cruel oppression for all of your days. The sights you see will drive you mad. The Lord will afflict your knees and legs with painful boils that cannot be cured, spreading from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. You will have sons and daughters, but you will not keep them, because they will go into captivity. Swarms of locusts will take over all the trees and the crops of your land. All these curses will come on you. They will pursue you and overtake you, because you did not obey the Lord your God, and observe the commands and decrees he gave you. They will be a sign and a wonder to you and your descendants forever. Because you did not serve the Lord your God joyfully and gladly in the time of prosperity, therefore in hunger, and thirst, in nakedness, and in dire poverty, you will serve the enemies the Lord sends against you. He will put an iron yoke on your neck until he has destroyed you. Because of the suffering your enemy will inflict on you during the siege, you will eat the fruit of the womb, the flesh of the sons and daughters the Lord has given you. Even the most sensitive and gentle man among you will have no compassion on his own brother, or the wife he loves, or his surviving children, and he will not give to one of them any of the flesh of his children that he is eating. It will be all he has left, because of the suffering your enemy will inflict on you during the siege of all your cities. The most gentle and sensitive woman among you will begrudge the husband she loves, and her own son or daughter, the afterbirth of her womb, and the children she bears, for in her dire need, she intends to eat them secretly, because of the suffering your enemy will inflict on you during the siege of your cities. If you do not carefully follow all the words of this law, which are written in this book, and do not revere this glorious and awesome name, the Lord your God, the Lord will send fearful plagues on you and your descendants, harsh and prolonged disasters, and severe and lingering illnesses. He will bring to you all the diseases of Egypt that you dreaded, and they will cling to you. The Lord will also bring onto you every kind of sickness, not recorded in this book of law, until you are destroyed. Just as it pleased the Lord to make you prosper, and increase in number, so will it please him to ruin and destroy you. Praise God.